Hey guys, so we're here to do a really quick review of the Stanley Cup Finals Game 1, which, honestly, hang on a minute. I gotta turn the TV off, the volume is just way too loud. Hang on. There we go. Okay, so, Game 1. Canadiens Lightning. I just want to say that I was a little disappointed because we really didn't get a fair competition. I mean, 5-1, like, that to me means that they care more about scoring goals than defense and actual tradition in this series. And now I'm saying this is just my opinion about game 1. Like, there's still more games to come. The series might become more equal. We might get more competition. It might be closer games, but 5-1 is just a boring game, and way too many penalties. Way too many penalties. Um, Frankly, I'm still gonna watch the series, but I am very optimistic about what is gonna end up happening. Um, and I'm a fan of hockey in general. I like all teams. I don't care what city that you play for, what player is what, who's popular, who has the most goals, whatever. I'm about fair competition, okay? And when I say fair competition, I mean where there's not going to be a ton of penalties, there's not going to be like reviews, just pure hockey. Go out there and compete. Do the best that you can do. And my concern during game 1 was the Canadians didn't show any of that. They didn't even show up for this game. 5-1. Like, you guys have to wake up here and compete against this Tampa Bay team, because if you don't show up in game 2, it's going to end up being a series where Tampa Bay is just going to win 4-0, and you're not going to have any games under your belt to win to get back into the series. Now, I grew up a huge Red Wings and Blackhawks fan, and both of those franchises have declined over the last, I don't know, 5 or 6 years. But many years ago, the Blackhawks were really good. In fact, we won several Stanley Cups. So I just want to say, as a hockey fan, that I want this series to be fair and enjoyable for everybody who wants to watch this. Game 1 to me was a snore fest. It was absolutely boring. Like, especially if you're, again, a fan about fair competition. Like, the Lightning are a team that you cannot get behind because they will make you pay. If they're up 3-0 by the third period, they're going to be up 5-0 before you start scoring goals to catch up. I'm just pointing this out as a hockey fan, that you can't show up to a game and have that attitude that this is just going to be an easy process and we can beat this team without showing up. We can put our, rookies out there and just act like it's not serious. This is the Stanley Cup, okay? Show up and play for this cup. Don't sit on the bench and complain to your head coach about, well, I have this injury and I have that injury and I don't want to play. No, that's not what hockey's about. Hockey is a team sport. Everybody has to go out there and play. It doesn't matter if you're hurt or not. I'm just saying, as a hockey fan, this series needs to get better from this point on to be interesting for fan base. That's my point here. If you continue to have a series like this where the other team scores 5 goals and the other team scores, I don't know, 2 goals, like, I don't really see why that's even a championship series if you can't compete against the other team and if you're letting them blow you out. Like, all I'm saying is the Canadians need to wake up. Wake up, play hockey, and compete against the Lightning. That's all I'm saying.